Welcome back to Heaven's Hope. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we continue unlocking the mysteries of an ancient language? Helpfully, this game apparently has a summary system, because it's been a little bit of time since I played, so... The story so far, Aliya and her robot Six are looking for missing roboticist Janiki Remba. The trail has led him to a ruin hidden inside the centre of a dangerous river vortex known as the Cyclones. But what was Remba doing here? And why did he want Mayari to follow him? And where is Remba? Is he still here? So that's what we found out so far. We don't know what's going on, so let's continue on with our story. And try and find more clues as to where Remba has gone. Let's take a quick look at inscriptions. I'm not sure what we've got going on. Found an ancient crown. Oh yes, dagger found. So we have a lot of them. How many of them are solvable? Is this the only one? It's the only one. View. Let's view this translation. This is one I believe it said we needed more information to do. Oh, that's holy. Light. Something relating to blessings. Sailing towards. Follow, maybe? Of. Obey. What words could this be? Oh yeah, I'm actually amazed I got a proper sentence out of this. On rivers of light we sail forever. Pilgrims buried. The reason I put sail for this is I thought this was to do with travelling, wasn't it? Why? I don't remember. Actually don't remember. Oh no. And this one is because I thought this was time and last long. Okay. Let's go back to this then. Something holy light. Follow holy light. Obey follow light. Obey holy light. Is holy light? It's not going to be is. This is too simple for it to be is. I mean, it's not simple enough for it to be is. Obey holy light. So this is either travelling or enduring. No, enduring or sailing. It's about blessing. And this is definitely something to do with holy. So if this is holy, then holy followings? This is maybe what blessings mean? Let's try follow. Follow holy light. Well, we don't know if that's correct, and I suppose that it's meant to lock in when it is correct, so I assume it's not. Let's ask some questions. The building won't actually cave in on us, will it? I cannot guarantee that, mistress. Why is this? This is just the entrance way, isn't it?
After the dead air of the house, it was good to see the sky again.
It hasn't been that long. We have found 3 promising artifacts here. Also, we have learned enough to pinpoint one new location of interest, the site from a mural. I suggest we take the crown to Professor Mayari directly. We must also inform her of her theories about Remba. I'd like to activate the hopper now, mistress. Don't hassle me yet. Let's check that out, and then, before we move on, I want to know who lived here, who died here, and what happened to Remba. An inscription on a rock. There's something carved into the rock here. Oh, these are a lot of new symbols. This one is a broken piece of an even longer phrase. Well, we got water. Got us. That's a word for water, short and simple, and almost a pictogram. Good. I'm certain of us as well. Okay. Apparently we're very good at guessing. Water something us. Joins us? Separates us, presents us. It's on a dry channel, so presumably there used to be water along there. So it could either be joins or separates. This looks like a separation, doesn't it? Like something's in the middle of two things. I don't know why this is related. But it could also be joining. Hold on, this is hard. Do I think water joins us or water separates us is what they're going for? dry channel. It could join, because it could be like sailing like a channel, a way to connect two places. You can sail by boat, or it could be a literal divide, a geographical divide. I'm gonna go with joins because it sounds much more hopeful. Water joins us. That will do for now. Well, okay, well that doesn't sound promising. A channel. Is this channel natural? I don't think it is. Dug out. There must be a wellspring here. A feeble one. One that requires every drop to be used. There's another inscription? Where? Oh, on the building. So this is that forever symbol, isn't it? This one is fractured fragment from an even longer phrase. So this is Emperor's Forever? Storm? I can add my translation for forever to the dictionary for now. Okay. Live? Feared? This looks like another element one, doesn't it? Emperor's feared forever. So what's this? This looks like a lightning bolt to me. I mean, if it's a lightning bolt, it could be feared. If it is live, maybe this is like a plant shooting up from the ground. If this is sleep, this is like their death. So maybe they use like a death pictogram to represent sleeping. It's an interesting thought. But Emperor's feared forever doesn't actually make sense. Emperor's live forever seems like something that would be on a shrine. Let's try that. Emperor's live forever. Emperors here? What were emperors doing out here? Well, this is a shrine to the emperors, isn't it? So it's not that out of question. Someone lived out here. They irrigated the land, prayed. Here, in the eye of the cyclones. Some kind of hermit? Take us back to the ship 6? Not yet. Let's have a quick jaunt up here. A cutting in the rock. The smoke is this way. Is this a crash site? By all the moons and waters. It is a crash site. Oh no. It's a ship. Did Remba crash it? I mean, was a ship? It was a ship. I hope this wasn't Remba's ship. Blackened. Presumably the ship was still burning as it fell. Question. Can we be sure this was Janiki's ship? No, mistress, but the circumstantial evidence is very strong. Did someone blast it from the sky? Really, mistress, that seems speculative to say the least. What could do that? Eagles are supposed to breathe fire, aren't they? There are no eagles, mistress, as you well know. Evidently exploded on attempting to rise on the surface, mistress. The mangled pieces rained down at a high velocity, ricocheted, and buried themselves into the dust. In short, I'm surprised there's anything left. Janiki? Most likely not. Oh no. This was the hull. It must have been an explosion, mistress. And what do we tell Mayari? The truth. The truth, surely, mistress. Janiki must have been sailing when it fell. He cannot possibly have survived. That makes me think maybe he wasn't on board. And Janiki himself? Mistress, there is no hope. Janiki is gone. I don't believe that. But how did this happen? Janiki must have used an inadvisable propellant to travel. So what do we do now? Return to Iox and inform Professor Mayari, mistress. I suppose. I always assumed we'd find Remba. I didn't know. I'd assumed we'd find something. Not just wreckage. We have found something, mistress, but what this place is and why it is important, perhaps you can take the matter up with Rembo in his next life, mistress. Is there a way down? There might be more clues down there. I do not believe it would be wise, mistress. Indeed, I believe it would be quite the opposite. I thought there was another prompt, like it was all torn and mangled. Apparently not. Let's have a reply as we walk around. Poor Mayari, she's going to be heartbroken. Something's under the wood. Oh, what is this weird pose? There's something wedged under here. Seems to have survived the fire. Please, please don't be an arm. It's not an arm. A chipped heavy coin engraved with a head. How did you mistake this for an arm? It looks like it dates from the early Empire. This must have been aboard Janiku's ship. Another of his finds. I don't recognize the face. No emperor I know. Around the edge is an inscription. It's impossibly small. This one is a fractured piece from a longer phrase. Worth? That's the only thing we have of. Of something worth. That little tick mark is definitely of. I'm also sure of worth. Oh, okay, nice. We're doing pretty well then, I suppose, of words. Of great worth? I mean, we thought this meant like an amplifier, right? This seems pretty similar to that. The only thing is this indication? Probably not. Of great worth, let's try that. Does of great worth work? Most likely this comes from the same source as the cup and the pen that we discovered on the site of Rember's cache. It must have been a common to travel between the two places. Okay. The fire here must have burnt up a lot of air. The remaining atmosphere is thin, mistress. Still, I believe the fire was extinguished before it consumed the whole ship. It must have burned for days. You fooled, Rember. Collected enough evidence to infer a lost site exists. Question. Do you think Janiki found the crown, Six? I do not think that coffer has been opened in at least 500 years, mistress. But he must have known it was here. Why else come? This channel comes from up the rocks. The wellspring must be down there somewhere. The spring is dead now, mistress, and you are breathing the last air this moon has to offer. Janiki is not here, mistress. Neither is anyone else. Are you ready to go now, mistress? Okay, let's do it. I don't think there is anything else here for us, but why is it giving us a second option of don't leave? You know what? Don't leave. Oh wait, no. Hold on. We're still going to look. You can't give me that and be like, not make me think I've missed something. What is a wellspring anyway? A source, mistress. Nothing more. A source of what? Commonly, water. Also, air. I don't know, you can have an air wellspring. Is there really nothing else for us here? I suppose not. I was wondering if I could walk across the rubble. Maybe I can get round to the other side and find something. Remark. According to the legend, the last emperor disappeared after Iox fell. He didn't die with everyone else. Are you suggesting he came here? Why not? It would explain a few things, not least that crown. Is there anything else for us over here? It doesn't appear so. Okay, well, let's head back to the ship. There's nothing we can do here, Six. Nothing at all. I think we should head back to Mayari and inform her what's going on, and then we can also ask our other guy, what's his name, about some other stuff. What I can't figure out is this. What was Renber doing finding ancient sites? He must have been following some kind of trail, mistress. But how that trail began and where it was leading him. There's a secret passage here. Most unclear. It'll be dark in there. You don't have like a light module or something? Six? I guess not. Can we head back to the ship? I'm on the wrong side to head back to the ship. Oh my word. Maybe there's something else we can look at in the shrine. We didn't really take a good look at it, did we? A stone pedestal. My stomach's rumbling, I'm sorry. With someone in it. A local goddess? Sacred to whatever hermit occupied this place. The figurine. Oh, I didn't mean to take it. This should tell us a little more about this place. Here's a written message on it. The precision required for this. So that's more holy stuff, isn't it? This is the end of a longer line of text. Sacred? Goddess? Or bless? Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect. There must be another possibility. Goddess? Bless? I'm convinced my translation for goddess is right now. Another long one, but I'm confident it says bless. But this final word doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Goddess bless, I'm gonna guess plants. It kind of looks like a plant. Doesn't make sense. Woman. Goddess bless you. Could be you. Could be an arrow pointing towards us, couldn't it? Goddess bless you does seem to make sense. As a phrase. Like, if it's the ending of a message, right? So it'd be like something, may the goddess bless you. Let's try it. She didn't say anything, so maybe it was plants. The shrine itself is made of stone. But it's not the same stone as the moon itself. Oh, it's not? It's as old as the building? The outer structure is certainly, but the stone pillar, no. The buildings here are significantly older than the pillar. How would you say this pillar is? The pillar was? Mid to late Empire period, mistress. Moving it to this moon must have been difficult. Can you tell where it's from? Not immediately, mistress. Perhaps it's from the moon we saw in Ghostwake we saw on the map. Perhaps so, mistress. But if so, it has walked a long way to be here. I suppose that's true. Anything else to the shrine? Not that I can see. Let's take our leave then. Any quick way to go back? It seems quite apparent the building is at least 700 years old. And it's intact? I suppose nothing really to break it over here. Away from the rivers, there's little to disturb the stones. I've been observing the rate of weathering on them, extrapolating this building is older than the founding of a holy emperor in Iox. Oh, there's a carving here. There's something carved above the door. Interesting symbols. I don't think we've seen a lot of these. This one is a phrase, run together. Live. I believe you can be confident of your translation for live now, mistress. Lintel. Let's see now. Long. Long live. Again. Now. All. Endless. So we think this is an amplifier. Why is this related to fire? All live again. All live here. This is here maybe? If so, this could be a time related, if this part of forever, and this thing, I'm not sure, value. Well, we think this is water. Why water in value, though? What does this mean? What plus this would make water? Flowing? Long live here and now? Long live now? Could be time related as well because of that. All, maybe? The circle could be like encompassing everything. Is all live again? That'd be interesting. Endless live now. Long live. I'm going with my initial instinct of this is meant to be an amplifier sort of article. No, radical, sorry. Long live This doesn't make any sense. Long live here? No, this can't be long. Maybe it's all live again. That's a loot blessing. What does that even mean? What's a loot blessing? They believe everything that dies returns to the rivers to be reborn. So it's a blessing for the house, I think. Oh, there's something up there as well, apparently. You know, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but there can't have been many trees here to use, so the wood must have been brought in. Brought from a Myresi, maybe? That seems likely, mistress. Anything else for us to check? No way through here, but it would have been once open enough. Let's head back then. Water would have run down the channel, right past the house. Imagine having a stream of your own. Not a bad way to live, if you can withstand the soul-crushing loneliness. You just fell off that? Twice, mistress, yes. Okay, well, take us back to the ship then. Stand by, mistress. And I think we'll return to Mayari and report our findings. That seems like the most logical course of action.
Darkness.
This is not the Nightingale. Six? I hate robots. I hate them. They always do this kind of thing. I don't hate robots. Right before they give you the speech about how it's for your own good. Mistress, you are about to step on a small ant. My ethical core required me to lock you inside this packing crate. It's cold in here. Hello, Six? There you are. Where's your head? Mayari. Six, is everything alright? You followed me, Lexi. As I thought you might. Because you knew. Because you've always known. Six, is someone calling? There is no one here. You are quite alone. You might confess your lie quite safely. I'm not Mayari. Mayari did not come. She would not face me. I thought so. She lies. She is not who she says she is. What is going on? So who is she? She is just what she appears to be, and nothing more. I don't understand what you mean. I sent her a brooch from a body. The Emperor's body. Unburned. Not even buried. She fooled them all, even me. You're Renba. I found you. Mayari told me you disappeared. She sent me to find you. There isn't time. I found something. Something that matters more than her lies. Tell Lexi there is a great darkness. An all-consuming, hungry darkness. And it is coming. Darkness? There is an ancient place. An observatory. It is watching, and it holds the wires of our fate in its claws. An observatory? Tell me more. I will find it before the vault is lost. The robots know, but they don't remember. Someone long ago made certain they would not remember. Remember, how do I help you? You have my apologies, mistress. I do not understand the question. Six? Yes, mistress? I observe we are not back on the Nightingale. There must be something wrong with a hopper. I will look into it. This way, mistress. You don't remember how we ended up in here? Hoppers can misfire due to imperfections, mistress. The eye aboard your ship is quite old. There's light this way. Oh, it's this place. I see where we are now. That's mysterious. Although I still don't see how we got in there. You've acquired one more ancient artifact here, the chip coin. We have also learned of one more new location, an unknown moon. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? You think it will work properly now? I thought it would work last time. But I do not see much alternative. Shall I use the hopper again, mistress? Do it. I have more curiosities, but I don't know where to look. You know what? Don't leave. Maybe we missed something about house. So this is just how I play games. I gotta search every nook and cranny for every possible thing. It's entirely possible we missed something in this house. If Renba was here, why did he do that? How did he do that? Can your tracks handle this kind of terrain, Six? Excellently. Whoever designed my tracks appears to have had this kind of ground in mind. Interesting. Let's take another look inside. Surely there must be something I missed in here. I'm a little bit bewildered by what sort of things I've seen. Anything hiding in the shadows? Certainly there is. Maybe I haven't missed anything. I could slip through here. Are you always this adventurous, mistress? I'm finding it quite exhausting. I'll be right back. We have missed this section.
In the yard behind the house there were tools. Plots of earth, washing hung out to dry. It was like the owner had slipped inside for a quick rucker before they came back to chop more wood.
Well, it's good
Someone had been building a life on this miserable rock.
It's a good thing we didn't leave quite yet. Garden beds. Something must have been able to grow here once, though I can't see how. Maybe that's what the blessing for plants was for. Hold up. Inscriptions. Solvable. Excuse me. Solvable. What is it? Emperors live forever. Aren't these ones we've translated? Unsolved. Maybe this is plants. Goddess bless plants. Like I originally thought it might have been. Did I do anything? I don't know. Because if it's blessing plants, then that'd make sense for this garden, I suppose. Cloth. Bone dry. As expected, something over here. Some kind of marker? Definitely isn't natural. Something hanging. There's something here. A necklace. What are these things? Seashells? Flat beads. Ceramic? I'm not sure. Ancient wood. These sticks are all but petrified. It can't even rot out here, but there's something cut into it. Oh my word. This could be speak. So then praying would be holy speaking. That seems to make sense to me. Again, for this, we've seen this before in we, so it's persons. Related. Maybe this means it's time related. What other word could have this been? Let me remind myself. This was the last place I saw that word. Or live again, or live now. So maybe that part means repeat. Let's have another think then. So maybe this part means time and this part means repeat. So this part might mean person and repeat. So another? Like another person? I don't know. What's this related to? This does look like an ear, so it would make sense to listen. Word, maybe? Let's see. This part we think is something to do with words. Speaking. Maybe it's sound. Come back to that. The glyphs remind me somewhat of my translation for again. And I've seen 2 similar words for this before. Okay, I mean, please stop jumping me back like that. Okay, So this is probably a negation, and this we think is time. So if this is forever, this is never. Never speak another word. And all will be as. So if we think this is time related, maybe this is will. So become will be wait person. So never speak another word. Be all. Provide all. Will all. And so maybe this is time something. And time. And all will. Would. Conditional. And all cannot. This is probably something simple like be as. And all will be as it will be. Never speak another word, and all will be as it will be. And all cannot be as it cannot be, and all would be as it would be. That's hard. And all would be as yourself would be, as me would be. Maybe it isn't be. And all will wait as it will wait. All will all. Okay, let's try that for now. Never speak another word, and all will be as it will be. This is a grave. I wonder if whoever dug that grave believed in the loop, like we do in Iox. The loopers say that to be reborn, a soul must return to the rivers. Burying someone prevents them from coming back. It's the worst thing you can do to your enemies. Huh. That is intriguing. Do we have anything else around here of interest to look at? It does not seem so. In which case, a remark. So someone died here, and someone else buried them. That is a good point. But not Remember, the wood is far older than that. Maybe the old inhabitant. I'm coming back, Six. Let's head back to the ship now, maybe. You found a grave, mistress? How did you know? You insist on talking to yourself, mistress. Fair enough. I assume it has been some time since your last robot. So who is buried outside then? The hermit who owned this place first, perhaps, before it was taken from them. That's a reasonable guess, to be honest. What's this spooky music? I will wait for you down here, mistress. I cannot climb stairs. Okay, I just want to have a quick look around again. A rough bed. Hardly comfortable. If the Emperor really lived here. Then it wasn't just the Empire that fell. An inscription. Nice. And there's an inscription here. It's old, barely visible. scratched into a plaster. Oh, it's so long. I've got one of these words in my notebook, but I can take a chance on what's left. So this is not. This is live. Deaf? Oh my word. Not. But do you... Is this a repeated word? Okay, that's in of snake, frog, salt, poison? Is not. Is not. Okay, let's see what things we can make. Deaf smiles. Why would this be smiles? If this is all something lights. Maybe that's why it smiles? But it is something, but it is something of something, and it is something of something, and it's not something. Wait, where's that repeated word? Forms of poison and something. God, it's not goddess. Clearly, it's got this thing which we think is maybe wholly related. Not sure. Or this might be person. Person, not living. Person, not living. So that must be deaf. It's something to do with light. So deaf smiles. But, so it's like a negation. It is smiles of something and something something. Of poison, maybe? Poison plant? Poison and... is not... okay, this is light. We think it's travel. Sun? Something. This is for... maybe this represents like a noun. Haven? As of poison? Buried. So this might be death related. Traveling. Treasures? Plants, maybe. And does not seen. Does not empire. Day? None seen. I think is not is the only thing that grammatically makes sense. It's not seen. It's not sun. Haven. Could be haven. Pilgrims are like people travelling to a haven of a holy land. Death smiles, but it is smiles of poison and is not haven. What? Does death smiles, but it smiles of poison and is not haven make sense? It's a beautiful example of a script. I'm not certain if it makes sense, but it's something. Pity I barely understand it. The angle is interesting too. Scratched by someone lying down. Is this a deathbed, maybe? Oh, we should round up this episode soon. It's been going on for 40 minutes. Six would not be happy with me for this. I believe I checked up here last time. Why can't I slip in back there? There's probably something interesting. Anything else we can see? No, it doesn't seem like it. Atmospheric music way. But let's head back to the ship, and then I think we'll round off the episode there once we head back. Anything through this way? Doesn't seem... Oh, locked. Or blocked. Or both. Did we go out this way? Oh my god. Oh, this is how we got in. Okay, let's head down. I think that's everything we can find. 6, let's head back to the ship. Shall I try the hopper one more time, mistress? Let's get out of here. Leave a moon. Be ready, mistress. And so we left the surface of the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones, with enough new information to locate a new site. Continue. I wonder what that whole thing about Remba and Mayari was. So Mayari is a liar? Is she someone we shouldn't trust? So maybe we shouldn't go back. We should sail to Iox and tell Mayari what we've seen. I'm sure she wants to see the crown. But why does Remba think Mayari is a liar? Let's press a key to continue. I want to get to a good point to actually end off. But just look at this thing. The workmanship is beautiful. Evidently is much more than a simple crown mistress. It's a symbol. This was Iox's power, lost after the fall. To regain it would be a sign that Iox was once more than the centre of a nebula. More than that, mistress. I believe that metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. A mechanism? What kind of mechanism? Without opening up, I cannot tell. Does it open? Not in any way I can see. But if it does contain a mechanism, I would expect a method by which it might be serviced. My friend Ori on Elberoth might be able to help. She'd be able to open up and take a look at it safely. The occupants of Elberoth are hardly trustworthy. But maybe Mayari will be able to make something of it. I'm certain the Professor will be most interested. Let's... last saved just now. Okay, this is a perfect time to end off this episode here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Heaven's Vault, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, the mystery continues. Ooh, bye-bye.